Hey, Adam.
Yes.
Did you get a lot of sleep this weekend? Because you look really rested.
I feel amazing. At about, I don't know, the show that I was watching Sunday night, about 8:30ish, just made my eyes start to just close a little bit. And I was like, okay, I got to stop this. I got to get my sleep. You know, this is putting me to sleep. If I keep watching, who knows where I'm going to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
That bad, huh? But just want to make sure, though.
Okay.
Because we got to do our show.
Yeah.
I just have one question for you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode of As the Buckle Turns. I'm Adam.
I'm Tim.
And this week we are going over NXT Takeover Brooklyn 4 and SummerSlam.
Well,
where technically we got everything we asked for.
Yes, but in the worst way possible. In some ways,
I can't really fault the show.
No, either can I. It was a better show. It was better than last year's SummerSlam.
Exactly.
By far.
It's just
I do
some
have
things that we got. We were just like, all right, well, yeah, but
I have a big butt to deal with our main event.
Yeah.
And when we get there, we'll deal with it.
Okay.
So we'll just dive right into NXT Takeover.
Yes. Once again, the best show of the weekend.
Yes, of course. Before we get into the actual breakdown of each match, if you had to rate this show, what would you give it?
Okay, because I was actually at my 20-year high school reunion that night, I can't give it any stars.
Oh, so you haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet?
I have not actually been able to watch it yet.
When you do get a chance, do watch it. It's amazing.
I know. It's sadly I've been busy.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
It's been a busy weekend.
I know that feeling. I would give it a 4.5 overall.
Really?
There's a match on there that was good, but it just didn't meet my expectations.
Okay.
From what I've seen before, and
when we get to
that
spoilers
match,
away, bro.
Yeah, when we get to that match, I'll talk about it.
Okay.
But overall, it was a really good show. I will say this thing about the main event.
Yeah.
If I knew the storyline a little bit more in detail of Johnny Gargano, his attitude.
I was gonna say, you need more storyline for this match to work.
Oh no, what it was actually gonna be.
Oh, okay.
Him giving into the darkness like Tommaso.
Yeah.
I would have never said Johnny Gargano originally. I mean, my official pick was Tommaso.
Actually, that is who you picked.
Tommaso?
Yeah. You went with Johnny and then changed it to
exactly.
Tommaso.
I would never have done that if I knew this.
Oh, okay.
Because I would have been like, oh, okay, yeah, he's losing again. Because the story's going to be he tried to do it Tommaso's way, giving into the darkness, and he couldn't get it done because he just couldn't go far enough.
Okay.
It's just something it just overtook him too much, and he's not that person.
Yeah, because, I mean, So, okay, let's
We'll
yeah.
But that's what I just wanted to say about that one.
All right.
We'll dive more into that when we get to that match.
So, show opened up with the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong defeating Mustache Mountain.
This was a great opener.
Yeah. By the way, also, happy birthday to Tyler Bate. Oh, no, so Trent Seven.
Trent Seven, okay.
Yes, he's in his late 30s.
I knew that.
It's just like, all right, dude.
Cool. He's also the one who trained Tyler Bates.
Yes.
So I like that. Because generally, when you see this, in the past at least, the mentor and the mentoree they just eventually hate each other.
Yeah, there's going to be a falling out.
And it's usually too soon than what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Well, this one has been actually going on for years.
All right.
So I like that.
It'll probably be once they go up. It'll be just before probably Tyler Bate being called up.
No, I think they're going to be together for a while because I'm pretty sure that either they're going to be the inaugural UK Tag Champions, or they're eventually going to win that first.
Okay.
And it'll be losing them that will cause a split.
All right.
But yeah, it was a good match. Great back and forth. It just goes to show you when because my feeling of Roderick Strong going before He was good, but he just needed a little bit more edge to his character. He just didn't really have a character. He just kind of seemed like that, almost like the guy from the '80s, like who likes to wrestle. But I want to be champion, but never gets to be champion.
Oh, okay. So like the Jake the Snake.
Yeah, Jake the Snake.
Roddy.
Not necessarily Roddy, but someone like on there. But like, even if you go a little bit lower mid card.
The Honky Tonk Man?
No, like just people who didn't really lose, but
the Rooster.
They just never got to that point where they got the championship, championship really.
Oh, okay.
And if they did, they were transitional.
Because I mean, yeah, especially in the '80s, it was either you were Hulk Hogan,
yep,
or you didn't see the belt.
Yep. And if you did, you were basically the guy that Hogan was going to take the belt off of.
Yes.
So, but when he turned heel, we finally got to see that more of a, okay, no, there is more. He can actually, it's just, I don't know if Triple H knew exactly what he wanted to do with him.
All right.
But this was a great, thing for him, and it works. And then you saw what Mustache Mountain is capable, and I love the playoff of what happened at the match when they lost the belts. It was Trent Severin tempted to throw the towel in.
Yes.
And then he throws it into the crowd. He's like, no. And so I thought that was a great little play.
One thing that I think what really separates, just to go off for a second,
yep.
The NXT takeovers from the major pay-per-views,
yep.
Is the simple fact that they allow their matches to breathe.
Yep.
14 minutes, 18 minutes, 15 minutes. You're like, oh, there's a story in here.
Yep. And Triple H trusts the people involved in the match to actually be able to tell the story within a time frame. And I'm pretty sure he's like, okay, how much time do you need?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can't give you that much time. How about this? And you're like, you want 25 minutes? I can give you
20,
18. Can you do it in 20? And then
we can figure it out. We can do it in 20.
They come back in 20. I was like, okay, things have changed. I need you to do it in 18. But if he has to, that way they can kind of like.
They're like, well, we can just pull one spot out of here.
We can just do this, wrap this up, and because once they really understand the story, they know the spots that are there that are important, but they can still deal without them. And because he trusts those people. And boy, can I say this?
Yes.
Tyler Bates is a beast. How strong he is.
All right.
Wow. I knew he was strong, but still, man.
All right. So next up, we have the Velveteen Dream defeating EC3.
This was the match I had a little bit of an issue with. It was a good match. But
Call me up, Vince.
Oh, I love that. That was great.
I was like, all right.
It was like, it was just like, I don't know if it was just because I've never seen EC3 really wrestle, so I don't know if he's capable. I'm pretty sure he's capable, but matches, I have no. That is just like, I'm used to more of a. The last several matches that Velveteen Dream's had, just felt, I don't know if they're faster paced. This match just seemed dragged out, long and like not as exciting.
Okay.
It doesn't mean it was in a bad match. It's just from what I've seen, it just wasn't what I was expecting from the Velveteen Dream.
Okay.
So it's like, okay. When it ended, I was like, I was surprised by the finish, which was nice, but at the same time, I was just like, okay, I'm glad it's over.
Oh wow.
It wasn't, but it's not like some of the SummerSlam matches. I'm like, yeah, thank God we're done with that one.
We'll get onto those.
But it was like, okay, it was that match. It was like, okay, good, I can go on to a better match is coming up.
Oh, okay. All right. That better match ended up being Ricochet defeating Adam Cole.
Oh, God, that
for the North American Championship.
Oh, that was a great match.
Damn it, Adam. You bring shame to the name Adam. Damn you.
I can think of someone else who does that, too.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You sure about that? Mm-hmm. Adam?
I bring the greatest prestige to the name that is Adam.
Wow, you just really lowered the bar on the name Adam.
No.
Well, anyway, Velvet,
Ricochet?
Ricochet and Adam Cole. Wow, that was a great match. And The finish was great.
Okay.
And there was a few times I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna pull the trigger on this one.
See, that's what makes a match great, is when you don't know when they're going to pull the trigger for somebody.
It was about 3/4 of the way through, which where it still looked like Ricochet could possibly lose. Like, nope, they're putting on Ricochet. And then soon, in a few, like about 5 minutes, I think, he went up for the 360. The 630, my bad.
Yeah.
Really, Siri? This again? You did this during one of my recordings of my videos.
I just looked down and I could see it recording, and I was like, huh. So, we're doing that. You work for the FBI now, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
You work for the deep state.
No.
Got my QAnon on you.
Yes. Yeah, it happened during one of my recordings behind me. And I'm like, did you hear that? I left it in the video because I'm like, you're an idiot, Siri. But anyway, yeah. But no, I kind of called it, and then he missed. I think Adam Cole moved out of the way or something. But then he did a spot outside.
Oh wow!
And then rolls Adam Cole and hits it again, and he wins.
Nice.
So I was like, okay. I like that. So, it's a good successor to Adam Cole as the champion.
Oh yeah.
For that, and I love they didn't show it on there, but there was for WWE.com. They did a backstage scene where oh crap, the other two,
Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, Kyle O'Reilly
and Roderick Strong.
Approached Ricochet about you saying all this stuff about Adam Cole and like that, and Pete Dunne came by, and it's like, oh well, like you guys, well, you're best friends now. Like, no, we're best friends, backing away. And he's like, and Ricochet says, thanks, mate. He's like, I'm not your mate. You just happen to have a piece of gold that I want, and walks off.
Ooh.
I was like, yeah,
nice.
See, that's what I like about Pete Dunne. He's like, he's technically a heel, but at the same time, he's like, yeah, I'll get someone up.
I'll fight. Ooh, looks like there's gonna be a fight over here. All right, let's even the odds.
Like his entire storyline during the UK tournament was like, I want the UK title.
Oh yeah,
and I'm gonna make it. And basically the whole thing was make a name for yourself. Like, that's what I did.
All right.
I tapped my opponent beforehand for the next night ahead of time.
Whatever.
So,
any advantage I can get.
Exactly. So it's like I like that.
All right. Next up was the NXT Women's Championship, where Kairi Sane defeated Shayna Baszler. Whatever.
But this match got spoiled for me because I was trying to figure out how old Kairi Sane was.
Yes.
So I looked up her on Wikipedia, and I'm like, oh, okay, she's almost 30. She actually turned 30 in like a few weeks, I think. She does not look 30.
No.
She looks like she's 8. Like she looks like she's 14.
Okay.
All Asians. Like the girl.
That is stereotyping.
No, the actress who's playing Mulan in the Disney live-action version of Mulan.
Yes.
Is 30. She's supposed to be playing like a 16-year-old.
14-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
mean, they probably couldn't get a 14-year-old to play the part.
But when you look at a lot of the Asian
but yeah, somebody in there.
They usually are like in their 30s. And I saw the first shot of Mulan. I'm like, who is this actress? I gotta see who it is. She's probably 30. Pulled up. Yep, she's 30. But they look. I think they were going with more 16.
Okay.
For the role, because the way she looked, maybe it was just a photo. But yeah, but I mean, okay.
Oh, what's next? What's next? You're gonna say that white men can't jump?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, that one's kind of true. Yeah.
They had to learn how to jump.
We're not very good at it.
But anyway, I was on the Wikipedia page, and I just happened to be scrolling through her history, and I got the very last line. Oh, and she managed to beat Shayna Baszler to become the NXT champion. Like, oh, as the match, like the tagline, like the whole like build is playing on my screen. So I'm like, oh, so it's a spoiler. Oh well, I'm still gonna watch the match.
Well, I mean, like, either that or your stream was behind.
No, I was like, actually later in the match.
Wait, am I? Okay, I am live. All right, we're live here.
I wasn't live because I actually started a half hour late.
Oh, so that
So
it had already happened.
But at the same time, the funny thing was like when I was looking it up, I'm like, oh yeah, I should have thought. That's right, I'm behind. Like, it's not really spoiled. I figured this was gonna happen anyway. Like, but I had to double check. Wait, did it say? First time there after I read it, I'm like, wait, did it say she won or she lost. So I double checked. I'm like, okay, I thought I read it right.
Oh, so you double spoiled yourself.
But it was a good match.
All right.
Kept keeping Blazer strong, Black Baszler strong.
Yep.
At the same time, using Kairi Sane's veteranness, being a veteran, to her advantage. Kind of like they did with Ember Moon back at Royal Rumble NXT.
Oh, okay.
So I liked that. So, but no, it was a good match. I think it could have been a little bit faster paced, but I liked it though. It was a good match.
Well, it was the shortest match on the card.
That's not a surprise.
Which is probably, which I can actually with confidence say that it was longer than one of the women's matches the very next night.
How many minutes?
This was 13 and a half.
Really? I would have probably guessed like 17.
But there was one that...
Yeah. Oh, no.
I just looked at those numbers and I was like, really? That's how you closed a show? Okay.
Yeah, so, but no, it was still a good match. But yeah.
Yeah. Next up was the last man standing match for the NXT Championship where Tommaso Ciampa defeated Johnny Gargano.
Yep, like I said, when I saw the build for this match, like the prepackaged thing,
yeah,
and I saw he's like, I'm the reason for, I'm like, the reason why Aleister Black was in there because he could take the pinfall, not hurting Johnny.
Yep.
And then continue the feud.
Yes.
But it doesn't hurt Johnny because the story built into it. They repackaged the story clearly. I think it was still gonna be the same story.
Yeah.
It was gonna add Aleister. They had an Aleister part in it. But I knew going, especially near the end, I'm like, Johnny's getting hurt. Like,
yes.
And then when he handcuffs him, I'm like, he's gonna hit him. That thing right behind Tommaso, he's gonna hit, or Tommaso's gonna duck,
and he's gonna hit
that.
Yeah.
He didn't duck, and he still hit.
Yeah. I was like, all right.
I was like, I like that because he's still near the edge. He can roll off.
Yes.
Exactly what he did. But this way, it allows for Johnny to be off
TV for a bit.
Off TV for a while. So the next takeover is supposedly not until Survivor Series because that's what they do, the Big Four.
Yep.
Or Big Five now.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank is kind of bigger, but it's big enough to have a takeover.
I know. It's kind of weird. But whatever. We get 5 for NXT. That's awesome.
But that's the thing, though. That was what we can do. We can have Tommaso have some other feuds.
Yes.
And then when Johnny comes back, you could use it as a build towards teams.
Okay.
I prefer Tommaso being in the match, not defending the title. But you can still have him defending the title against someone else. And then the winning team gets a title shot. So you can put Johnny with a tag team.
Okay.
If that team wins, Johnny gets the NXT title shot.
Maybe Mustache Mountain?
Maybe. Then the tag division on the tag teams get a tag title shot.
Okay.
At the next takeover.
And somebody else on the team. What? It's 3-person or 4-person teams?
Last year was 3-person.
I say bump it up to 4.
But there was 3 teams.
Yeah.
So you could do 2 teams of 4.
2 teams of 4. And add somebody, add people who are in the spot for a North American title shot.
Yes. And what you could also do is divide the teams in 2. So only 2 get to be added in
yes.
at a time instead of the entire team like they did last year. That way you can kind of pace the match so you constantly have people coming in.
Ooh, I have another pace that you could add on that. It starts off with 1 comes in.
Yep.
Then the tag team comes in, and then 1 comes in.
There you go. I like that.
That way you have 3 waves of it.
Yep.
And all you're doing is just adding 1 wave to last year's pacing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Things will get crazy, and then you add 1 more person in.
Yep.
Things get crazier.
Yep. Or if you really want to do it, if you could set it, you can't really set it up this way. If you could figure out a way to set it up, is have the cages on opposite ends with 2 doors.
2. Oh, and the teams come from that direction.
Yeah. But the main reason you do that is the final. You don't actually add a second wave.
Mm-hmm.
The last wave is both, but they have to go. They're only allowed to go directly into the cage. If they go around the cage and start attacking,
Disqualification.
it disqualifies the
entire team.
Well, if there's only 2 teams, you can't do that. But they lose the person who attacks.
Yes.
If they both do, then they're both eliminated.
Okay.
If one person attacks the other one, that person's eliminated, and therefore only one that there. And if their team wins, that person does not get the title shot.
Oh, what if it's a member of the tag team?
Oh no, this would be like the final.
Okay, the final one coming in.
Yeah.
If you decide, personally, I would love to see like Ricochet doesn't have the belt anymore by War Games. I don't know why. Don't ask. Okay. Just want to see his entrance.
Oh yeah.
Like everyone is in the ring, and he literally just climbs up his side and jumps in.
And he's like, the door.
I'm Ricochet. Sunset flip off the top.
Yeah.
Oh, sunset flip off the top.
But yeah, so, but this match was awesome. I'm trying to determine which match I liked better, this one or if I liked the one at Money in the Bank
at Chicago.
Better. I think I like that one a little bit better because it was more of unsure who was gonna win.
Okay.
I was halfway through. Like I said, by the time I saw the video package, I knew who was winning, and it did not waver from me in any way. So I was like, yeah, that took a little bit away from this, but that's okay. We laid out last week what my plans were for Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Both of these guys, the last match and this match, are almost the same amount of time.
Yeah.
You're looking at a 33 to 35 minute match.
Yeah. So
now I kind of want to go back one more and just see, what New Orleans was for them.
I think it was like 25. Maybe it was 30. It felt like a 45.
37.
Yeah, okay,
they've actually just been shortening their matches.
Because that's the thing, like we said, an Iron Man match for the final one. You could still do 30-minute Iron Man match. I would prefer 60, or bring back the 3 Stages of Hell.
Yeah,
like we said, as an option for the final one. But that's what I think. You put Tommaso in the War Games thing, that gets rid of the animosity, and you use an Iron Man to say no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you how better I am by just beating you over and over and over again.
Gargano has been in the last 4 NXT main events.
Yep.
I was like, I'm just randomly looking at stuff right now. I'm gonna go all the way back to War Games.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
He was?
Yep.
Who was he against?
All right. New Orleans was Almas.
Yeah.
Then Gargano Ciampa. Then Gargano Ciampa. Then Gargano Ciampa.
Go back. You mean Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
You said New Orleans. New Orleans was in at WrestleMania. But yeah, the last 4.
Yeah, New Orleans. That was.
Oh. New Orleans was in WrestleMania.
Yes.
But you said that was the first one.
That was the first time that he was in the main event.
But that was WrestleMania. New Orleans was in WrestleMania this past year.
Yes.
But you said, he fought Almas at Royal Rumble.
Philly.
So Philly, Orlando.
Yeah.
So his first main event was back in January. It was not.
Andre Almas defeated Johnny Gargano
in Philadelphia.
Right.
At Royal Rumble. So,
and
that was the main event. So you said New Orleans was the first time he main evented. It wasn't. It was Philly, then New Orleans, then Chicago, then Brooklyn.
Don't ever correct me on the air ever again. Especially such a petty one.
Especially with my smug face right now.
Yeah, that's all it was. That was just petty.
I was just trying to make you because the way you said him is wait, that's not. It was Orlando. New Orleans was WrestleMania, but you're making it sound like that was Royal Rumble. No. Anyway,
overall, it was in the last 4.
Although, anyways, overall, the match, all the matches have been great.
Yes.
So, it'll be interesting to see where they go with that next. So, but let's move on to SummerSlam.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Fast.
No, see, okay. And just the quick rundown of what points you got for that one. You got 4 right, 1 wrong. I got 2 right and 3 wrong.
Yes. And the one I got wrong was the
one that we both agreed on.
Yeah, was the one I wasn't really
I know.
Didn't really enjoy as much. It was still a great match. Don't get me wrong. Velveteen Dream and EC3 did a really good job. It's just
as a lot of people have, I've read this that they're saying that out of everything, that was the lowest point on this card, which is really funny because it was still a great match. They were just like, this is still a damn good match.
Yes. And I love how people were saying, he had his heat, backstage heat, because some people didn't like the fact that he had to call me up Vince on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Dave Meltzer says, if the company didn't approve of it, he wouldn't have worn it.
Yeah, I know.
Very true.
Somebody said, okay, get out there, kid.
Yeah, Triple H said, he probably came in, can you run this by Hunter if I can have call me up Vince on my tights for the takeover? And they're like, he's gonna love it.
I can see Trips going, oh, please do that.
Yeah, please
That's
do
gonna
that.
Be hilarious.
Because someone asked him on a conference call, he's like, well, he may not get the phone call he would think he'd be getting from Vince.
Right.
You get one of two. One is the one he's hoping for. But
come on up to the main roster, kid.
It could be a very different one that he may not like.
What the hell do you think you're doing calling me out like that?
You're fired.
My contract's technically with the NXT. You don't get the ability to fire me. You actually have to fire all of NXT to fire me. He's like,
okay. He's like, oh.
Oh, shit. All right, well, I'll leave. I'm so sorry, Vince.
Technically, he is attending a WWE contract because
it's
I know. WWE. I know. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna correct him again.
Look, that time I obviously knew what I was doing. Okay,
I know.
That's why it went all the way to absurd.
I know, but I had to correct you.
Okay. Anyway, so yes, let's move on to SummerSlam here.
In the first 3 matches, I did not watch.
Neither did I, which is really sad because I technically had the I was watching the pre-show.
Okay.
Like right as soon as I was just like, but there was at 6:00 there was nothing going on.
Yeah.
Like it was so boring. I was doing other stuff.
There were people who were pissed off that they missed Lana, Rusev, and Vega.
I kind of feel that
because it happened before 6:00, but on the ticket said the show starts at 6, so people didn't get there at 6, and people were generally pissed off that they missed that match.
Well, the doors usually open at 6.
Yeah, so it was like
it should be that if you're going to do 3 of these matches, which by the way, total combined time is just barely over 20 minutes.
Yeah, so it's like you could have stood in that hour and still had your full
you could have had
pre-show.
Almost all 3 of these matches happen after 6:30.
Yep, and had your entire full pre-show.
Yeah. I mean, you probably could have started them at about 6:20 and more people would have caught the matches.
The thing is, like, you had like a 2-hour pre-show for a reason.
I know.
So why not give them more time and then actually whatever. I can understand the cruiserweight belt, them missing that one out, but no. That's Triple H saying no. I'm booking that. I'm in charge of that, so you can't.
Yeah, you can't miss this.
You can't have that in the first match.
So yeah, it opened with Andrade Almas and Zelina Vega defeating Lana and Rusev. It was not Rusev Day.
I knew that.
It was
Rusev Day yesterday when they beat him in a rematch.
Yes.
I'm just glad that Zelina Vega's wrestling.
Yeah.
She only got to wrestle once or twice in NXT on TV.
Oh, wow.
Not the program. I think she was wrestling at
house shows,
but
and in dark matches.
Yeah, I think so. But so I'm glad she's actually getting to wrestle because she's a great wrestler.
Yeah, I wish I could say anything about this. Completely missed it.
I heard they were the cruiserweight match was a decent match.
Okay, yeah, where Cedric Alexander defeated Drew Gulak for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, and then
the
Brian Kendrick and gentleman Jack Gallagher had been banned from ringside.
Yes. The Revival lost.
Yeah. Oh, I did watch this match.
Okay.
The Revival the entire time controlled the crap out of that ring.
That's cool.
That was old school wrestling right there.
That's cool.
Like, any time that Curtis Axel was getting, because they just wore down Bo Dallas.
Yeah.
Anytime Curtis Axel got, almost came into the ring or then got back up to ringside, knocked off.
Yep.
It didn't matter who it was, Dash or Scott, would release whatever hold they had Bo in and just go over and knock that. I'm like, that is the way you do tag team wrestling.
Sadly, I have a feeling Vince apparently now cares about the tag titles again, because I have a feeling he's going to put the belts on the Shield.
Oh, of course.
Which I love, by the way.
I
like it, but at the same time, we'll see if they go through with it. But
see, I don't want to see that.
You don't?
Because we'll get
to it. We'll get to it. But
okay. I know.
But overall, I don't feel like I missed anything.
No.
Because it was the tag match was tag titles match was 7 minutes.
Less than 6.5.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
it was fast.
So
and yeah, that ending came pretty much right out of nowhere. It was just and roll up. Okay, the B team just kind of escapes with the win.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not done in a malicious manner. Yeah. It's just they kind of just got lucky.
And then they lost in 2 singles matches on Raw.
Yes.
Oh well.
I do like the storyline that they are just, as a tag team, lucky.
Yeah, I do.
And I'm like,
I like that too.
All right,
I like it.
this.
I'm glad that they're kind of keeping the belts, but the Revival need the belts.
Yes, they do.
They really do, to get some...
I kind of want to see the Revival get the belts from the B team, and then... oh, crap. This is a moment where I'm like, I don't remember where people are again. Is Cesaro and Sheamus still together?
They are. They're on SmackDown.
God, I really would like to see the Revival take them on.
Oh, so
and defeat them to retain the titles, and you just kind of go, okay, you guys now have this.
Yes.
Because there's... Who else? What tag teams are on Raw anymore?
Authors of Pain.
Buried.
Titus Worldwide.
Buried.
The Ascension.
Look... The Authors of Pain are less buried than Ascension.
I'd say Breezango, but it doesn't exist anymore because Fandango's injured.
Okay.
The Shield.
No.
That's about it.
No one's going over on the Shield anytime soon.
So, yeah. All right, so let's kick off the main show.
Holy crap! We kick off the show with a 22-minute match.
Yeah, and
what is this?
It was a great match.
Damn right it was.
Because they constantly teased McIntyre getting involved.
Yeah.
And then Dean getting the first time he just walked right. Dean walks right up and gets right in his face.
He's just like, "You want to do that?"
He's like, and
you know what I'm doing.
And Scott and McIntyre's just telling him, "Like, wow." He's actually getting right in my face.
He's going to fight me.
Yeah, he's like he doesn't get on that scared, but at the same time, it's kind of unnerving that he
doesn't care.
He didn't hesitate. He just walked right over and got right there and just okay. And when he finally does, he doesn't actually get involved with Seth.
No.
He takes out Dean first to be able to do it. And then when I saw it too, when I saw Dean moving, I'm like, he's gonna McIntyre's gonna do something, and Dean's gonna get involved to stop him, and then the finish.
Yep.
And it did. And I love he pulls him down right into the Dirty D's, and
yeah.
Then we got the Blackout, formerly known as the Crim Stop.
I actually like the fact I had not noticed this about Seth beforehand.
What's that?
All of his moves are taken from somebody else.
You've called this before.
I know I've called this before, but last night, or sorry, on SummerSlam, it felt more obvious than ever before. Like, I've made the comment, the V-trigger, slash the Rainmaker.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he took one move from both of those and combined it.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a smart move. It's never been this obvious.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, you literally just take moves that were good from someone else and go, I'm using that now.
Yeah.
And I was like, so the longer, like, as a personal character, the longer he goes, the bigger his moveset can be.
Yeah. That's like, I've been saying that should be someone, basically, that's what everyone's character's moveset is in WWE UK video games, but at the same time. But, like, I'm like, that's like what a good character should do. Like, oh, wait, I want to be a champion, so why he's a former world champion. Or current world
this
champion.
is how he won matches.
I'm going to take that move. I'm not going to use it as a finisher. I'm going to use something different.
Yeah.
I like it as a finisher. But I'm using it now. Oh, I'm going to take this one. Oh, yeah.
Like the Switchblade.
Yep.
I was like, okay.
So I love it.
Like, I've seen him use it before, but there was something about it that made me immediately go, you kind of stole that from Finn.
Yeah.
Like, Finn showed you his exact way of doing it, and you went, all right, I'm doing that.
Yep. So, but this was a good match. It was a great starter. So, I was like, yeah, okay. I was pissed that I lost that match in the predictions.
Yay!
But I was kind of hoping, okay, Dean, turn on him. And when he didn't turn on, I'm like, we're getting a Shield reunion.
I mean, I called it.
Yes.
I said that there was going to be that they were going to keep the storyline of Seth and Dean being friends.
Yep. Because you said
working together,
and you ended on this point making predictions like, well, Seth has to win it back so Dean can turn on him.
Yeah,
that's not happening anytime soon.
No, but out of when that turn happens,
yes,
which will probably set up something at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
which will probably be Seth and Dean.
Yep,
for the IC title.
It should.
What I would like to see is when it does happen. That's the Shield breaking up.
Yep.
And Roman immediately goes, I'm not part of your whatever.
Yep.
And he's just like, and that way you can have him play the cool, aloof heel and just be like, I'm not part of that. And I'm not part of this. And I'm not part of this. And just kind of, he's above everything.
And you could build that up where both Dean and Seth are trying to get him on their side.
Exactly.
And he's just sick of it.
He's just like, no.
He's like,
and then just takes them both out.
No, he's just like, he turns to Seth like, I get he's in the wrong for attacking you, Seth.
I understand your point of view.
But you're like, I'm not, like, don't come asking me to help you out, save you from an attack. No. Dean, don't ask me if he comes and attack you to come and save you. No.
We're brothers, but
I tried to keep you guys together. When you started having issues, you ignored me. Screw you.
I'm out of this. Yeah.
But yeah, what's the next match?
All right, next up was the New Day defeating the Bludgeon Brothers by disqualification.
Yes. And then winning the tag titles last night.
It was, I mean, sorry, I got to go back and be like, what did we call on this one? We did call the Bludgeon Brothers, which means that we both got it wrong.
Yep.
But we did get it right.
Yeah.
Because the Bludgeon Brothers demolished the New Day.
Yep. But Rowan got hurt.
Yeah.
And they dropped the titles to New Day for a 5-time.
I have heard that it's actually a kind of a serious injury.
It was a bicep tear.
Yeah.
He's having surgery this week.
Okay. So hopefully he can be back soon with a bicep tear that can heal quickly.
Yep. So when I saw that, and as soon as they announced, like I saw on Monday, that they were putting the title match, no disqualification, like, because I heard that he's on injury.
Yeah.
Like they're having the match. Clearly he's well enough to wrestle. They can do a protective match.
Yeah.
They can protect him because it's a tag match. It's easy to protect him. Where if it's bad enough, they can drop the belts. If it's not bad enough, they can just have matches where they protect him.
If like the doctors say that they're like, all he needs to do is rest, and they're like, okay, well, he's gonna have a protected match for the next couple of months.
Yeah. But clearly it was a tear, so they had to drop the belts.
Yeah.
It should have been to Sheamus and Cesaro,
which would have been awesome.
But hey, the New Day.
Yeah.
There are
now 5 times. How many more? How far away are they again?
They need 4 more to tie the record of the Dudley Boys at 9.
Dude.
5 more to break the titles.
Once again,
record.
WrestleMania.
Play WrestleMania?
WrestleMania.
You predicted this last year and you were wrong.
But last year it was a kind of an unrealistic getting what 7
Yeah.
between like SummerSlam and WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That would have been too much hot potato. 4 is reasonable.
But come on, you gotta remember, this was back last year where it was also still very well possible to do the changes.
Yeah,
it was SmackDown. It was before SmackDown got good again.
I know.
So, but yeah. It was a good match. I love that they finally used the hammer, even though that big of a hammer would have done
a lot more damage.
Damage to the point where Big E would not be wrestling ever again.
No, now they did say that it's a wooden mallet.
Oh, okay. But still would have done a lot more damage than
one that big? Yeah, that would have hurt.
Especially with Rowan doing it.
I know.
So, but oh well. What's the next match?
All right. Next up was a 1 minute and 50-second destruction.
Barry Corbin versus the Demon
of Kevin Owens.
Oh, that's right. That came later. I love that.
Holy crap! Yeah, this was Braun Strowman. Just
he didn't get even Kevin Owens didn't even get any offense on it at all.
No, not at all.
I do feel bad for it, but they needed to keep Strowman strong for what was going to happen later in the night, obviously. Yes. But at the same time, it just, to me, it fit, though.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Everything that Kevin Owens has been doing to him for the build, it's like, he lost lots of matches. He lost a match to Ginger by count out.
Yep.
Because of Kevin. So, it sucks for Kevin, but at the same time, I loved it.
I have a feeling that you're going to see after, like, whatever he's going on to next.
Yeah.
You're going to see a change in Kevin.
I hope so.
I would love to see him actually look at the IC title scene.
Again.
I mean, yes, I kind of feel that right now, especially with the way that Vince looks at what Raw's main event scene should look like, that Kevin Owens is not in that picture.
No.
Which means that he gets to sit on that mid-card belt and be one of the best mid-card belt guys.
Yeah. Of course, that's not what he wants, but whatever.
But once Triple H takes over, a Kevin Owens type of guy would be just, tearing the house down in the main event scene.
Yeah. His next world title run, I want to be the WWE.
Yes.
Not the Universal.
I know. I do see in his future a Universal title shot.
Oh, so do I.
But really, I don't see much beyond that.
No. But
especially until WrestleMania.
But yeah, it was I love the booking.
Yeah.
And it was just like, wow, okay, that was fast. A squash match, okay.
I know.
In shades of SummerSlam, hey, Ultimate Warrior versus the Honky Tonk Man.
Wasn't also Ultimate Warrior versus Triple H a squash match as well?
That was WrestleMania, though.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Ultimate Warrior got a lot of these just squash matches.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, all right. And then we got on to the match that actually kind of put me to sleep, which is really bad because 2 of the people in it were so good in it.
Oh, no.
But the other person in it just made me want to scratch my own ears off.
Okay, first off...
Oh, God, it hurt.
Having Carmella try to play Becky and Charlotte against each other.
Oh.
And the fact that it worked.
It worked for a point.
Was dumb.
Yes.
And it was early in the match.
Yeah.
I get it if she did it later in the match. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
More sense. But first thing...
Yeah, right away. And the amount of her just screeching.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, please stop. Like, it ruined the match for me almost right at the beginning. I was just like, now, can we just get Carmella to be injured and off to the side for the rest of this match now?
I did find it funny how I talked about when we were talking about our review and predictions. Like, Charlotte called her a diva in the women's era.
Yeah, and she's really just straight up embracing it.
And then you said, yeah, she should embrace that. And then she actually did.
Oh,
she actually did. I'm like,
I know.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you want to, she's got to get more annoying. She's got to say it more.
Yes.
Because only one, it was right before that, so she's got to.
She's got to just be the diva.
Her next big push, because I'm assuming she'll get one.
Oh, probably.
But that's got to be her thing. I am a diva in this era, because that's who I am. But overall, the match wasn't too bad.
No, it's just
with Becky and Charlotte. It's just like it should not have been a triple threat match.
Like as I said, Becky and Charlotte were great in the ring.
Yep.
They clearly were trying. Oh my God, Charlotte's what is it? It's a backflip off the top.
Yeah. Oh no, the moonsault.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Moonsault. The added twist in it.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, that's new.
Congratulations.
That was new.
I keep forgetting. Okay. I keep forgetting comparatively how tall Charlotte is.
By the way, can I just say I'm sick of WWE when they have a spot like this outside. When you have two people there, like they're supposed to be fighting. And then all of a sudden they hit,
and then they catch. Go to a far angle.
No, it's clear. No, not the angle. It's clearly like they're holding each other's hair, like they're trying to fight, but it's clearly they're not doing anything because you're just waiting to turn and catch.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this was a bad spot. It was clearly that they were Becky and Carmella were doing nothing but waiting for Charlotte to come down so they could catch her. I've seen them. They do that. The women do this a lot too. When Carmella's not in the match, it's done a little bit better. Maybe the angle is also better too. So
see
but men have done it just as bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why you go to a farther angle, so all you see is a clump going on in that wherever it is. It's like, oh, I see two people.
When there's more than two people, it looks better because it's.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot easier to make it look better, I think. Which feels odd. You think it'd be harder. But no, because you're trying to pay attention to all these people.
No, because at that point you can have 2 or 3 people facing the ring.
Yeah.
And they literally are just going, all right, fight with me. I'll give you your cue now.
Yeah.
And then they turn around and everyone catches.
And not just that, but like when you have that, like more like 4 or 5 people or 6 people, it's also easier because you're trying to pay attention to everyone.
Right.
You can have maybe 1 or 2 people, or if you have 2 people who are literally the lookouts, you don't really notice them because you have something a little more action-based going at the further end, and it's like, turn! And they're like...
And everyone turns.
But the turn is always... What? Ah!
Yeah.
But on the indie scene, I've seen them, and they're like, oh no, they just went... Like, the people turn at the very last second, so it actually looks like they got caught off guard.
Yeah.
And they throw themselves like they got hit like they normally would be because they didn't see it. But this is Vince.
I know. It has to be super safe.
The best part of this match was what came afterwards.
Well, when Charlotte won. I mean, there was nothing that happened afterwards. I literally turned it off and went to sleep.
How many? Because you turned it off.
And then I turned it immediately back on, and I was just like, oh my God, that happened.
Because I texted you like, Becky heel turn. How many times have I been predicting like Becky's in a match?
Every time Becky's been in a match, you were like, and after this match, Becky heel turn.
And no Becky. I said there was seeds.
Don't call it.
I didn't call it, but I said the seeds of a Becky heel turn were there.
Yeah, but you didn't call it.
And I didn't call it. I didn't call it because I was afraid that if I called it, it wouldn't turn out again. And it turns out. And here's the best part. They were cheering for Becky.
I know. That was awesome.
Because Becky is over the fans. I mean, and people who say, all the people who were talking about it on YouTube and all that, saying, a Becky heel turn. She doesn't need a heel turn. I'm saying, no, she does need a heel turn because she can be more aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, we're not saying that she's suddenly like the bad girl all the way around. She's just more aggressive now.
Yeah, but like
she's not the vanilla face that Vince and the WWE creative really enjoy.
And no, it's Vince that enjoys it.
Well, yeah.
WWE creative just has to do it because that's what Vince wants.
Well, yeah. I mean, he does drive the product.
Yeah, into the ground.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you got to get there first. If get there first means crash landing into the side of a mountain instead of climbing it, You know, at least you got there.
No, but
It was a short trip. The scenery was ablaze.
But the beatdown was awesome.
Owen's landing was the hardest to take, though.
And I was just great. It was just like, yes! I turned, like, Becky heel turn! And it's like, oh, so happy about it. And I saw it, too. And it's like, she's hugging, like, here it comes. Here, if they do not do it, I'm going to be... If she doesn't do it, I'm going to be... There it is!
Yeah.
And they actually had another beatdown at the house show.
Yes.
She actually grabbed the mic, and then Charlotte came back, and Becky walked away. But,
yeah, whatever.
Which is fine. It was a house show. That's how you typically end up. Of that. But on SmackDown,
yes,
she just went through Charlotte Flair, taking out, like, you took my opportunity. That's all you do is you take opportunity away from people. Which, like,
wow.
In a sense,
I mean,
feel she does.
Maybe Triple H has passed down his golden shovel.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny because for a period of time,
that thing is platinum, bitch.
Okay, there was a time where they were where Trips and John Cena were trading that back and forth.
No, they weren't trading back and forth. There was actually two shovels.
Oh, they had their own.
Yeah, they were. Okay. They were doing it so much.
They had to have a second.
Originally, Triple H gave it to Cena.
Yeah.
But then Triple was like, "Oh wait, I'm not done yet.
John, I need that back.
It's like, well, I need it. No, I need it. What is gonna? This is like.
You each get your own shovel.
They were causing fights, actual physical fights over it. This is like, here, Cena, this is a brand new one. I know you like new shiny things.
Yeah.
Trips, you like old stuff, so that's why you like the old big gold belt. So
here you go.
It's like, oh, they're like, don't come near my shovel. And they both said to each other,
yeah, my shovel.
But it was great. And then Charlotte came out, and Charlotte grabbed the mic and run a promo on Becky, like a good babyface would do. No, she dropped the belt, ran into the ring, and these two had a fight. And did it end with Becky walking away? Like, oh, too much for her? No. The women had to run down and pull them off. And they kept getting free and attacking. You know, like a good fight.
You mean like a Brock Lesnar promo?
Yes. Or a good Brock, like a good Brock Lesnar. Like the whole thing with Joe. The whole thing with Braun Strowman.
Yeah. The Undertaker?
Yes. And that's how it ends. And like, yes. So they officially made it because some people were thinking, I love how you say, like, it'll be over in 2 months by Survivor Series. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh no.
It's right away.
I was like, no. They'll be friendly. Frenemies for the Four Horsewomen match, but then Becky will go right back to being like, when they lose, they'll like, see, Charlotte, you lost.
Yeah, it's all because of you. Charlotte.
It was really Becky who gets the pinfall.
Yeah,
it's the pin.
But it's because Charlotte walked away.
Oh no, it'll be like
that's what Charlotte's not going to help Becky.
Yeah, but
even though they're on the same team.
But yeah, so my predictions for this is what I want. Carmella gets a rematch next week on SmackDown.
Okay.
Becky needs to interrupt that match, cause it disqualification.
Straight up fight with Charlotte again.
Becky doesn't get the match at the next pay-per-view at Hell in a Cell.
No,
it's Carmella. Flair wins.
Yeah.
A demolish, by the way.
It's gonna be. Oh my God! Can we get a Hell in a Cell where people bleed again?
Not in
and allow the women to do it.
Not in a PG era.
I know. I hate it.
But just have it be a domination by Flair.
Oh, by the way, I did love the fact that the Seth and Dolph match.
Yeah.
First match. What do we have? Color.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Vince is not going to be happy that his opening match had color.
Yeah, no. The Evolution, I want Charlotte and Becky, and that's where Becky takes the belt.
Okay.
And has a run till WrestleMania.
Actually, where she has a match against Charlotte at WrestleMania. No.
Charlotte's supposed to go against Ronda in the main event. So, someone else.
That means that Charlotte would have to be moved.
If she wins the Women's Royal Rumble.
Good point.
But that's actually, if I had it my way, Becky would hold that belt until SummerSlam next year. and just really be that dominant champion. And you can bring someone over from Raw.
Well, yeah. But I want a Becky and Charlotte at Survivor Series.
It's the 4 Horsewomen versus 4 Horsewomen. Is what they're apparently going for.
What happens in... And then... December.
There's no real pay-per-view booked at the moment. But we could have that.
December you have it at that one. Charlotte then goes, I want a rematch. There's no rematch. And she gets put into the Royal Rumble. And then teases because, she decides to go to the Royal Rumble because she gets her shot at Becky's belt again. And then the tease up until, I'm going to say...
After whatever the pay-per-view, the one pay-per-view they're going to have this year.
February.
Yeah. If it's Fastlane, then it's after that pay-per-view.
February or March, whatever.
There's only one now because of
the... but is it February or is it March?
It'll be February.
Okay.
They only did March because they had the co-branded. Branded. Now they'll be back to one. So if it's Elimination Chamber or Fastlane, whatever one they go with.
Yes.
After that, she can then say, "I'm going for Ronda."
Yeah.
But then you can have someone else build up for Becky.
But it's teased from Royal Rumble until that moment that Charlotte wants Becky's belt. Charlotte wants Becky's belt, and you're just like, so we're getting Charlotte and Becky at WrestleMania. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see that. And then we get instead Charlotte and Ronda.
Yes. But yeah, so I'm glad oh my god. Becky was so much better of a heel when she was in NXT, so I'm so excited. Okay, we talked enough about for the fact that the match was a snoozer.
Yeah, I know. We talked a lot about it because there was the 2 other people that were so awesome. All right. So in all actuality, though, this is right after this is when I went, okay. So yeah, Saturday night was my 20-year reunion. I may or may not have had a few drinks. And may or may not have gone to sleep at about 2 a.m.
Oh.
And may or may not have woken up at 6:30 and never been able to go back to sleep. So yes, 8:30 p.m. I was tired.
Yeah. But so you missed Joe.
I know. I do wish I had been able to see this one.
It was a good match. I wish they had a little bit more of a match like they had in TNA.
Yeah.
But it was still a good match.
I still want to see AJ do the backflip over the top rope to the outside.
And then the finish was good. I mean, we got 2 DQs in this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
This actually was done well.
Yeah.
It was a really good, well done placement for the feud.
Well, yeah, because I mean, what was it? This last SmackDown, Joe once again calls AJ out.
Yep.
And it's still playing the whole like, I'm gonna come after you, AJ, and I'm gonna keep coming after you until I get that belt from you.
And the funny thing was, like, he promised, he's like, Wendy, I know I promised him coming home. He's not coming home, so I'll be your daddy.
He's just playing creepy.
Wendy was there, and his 6-year-old daughter was in the crowd as well. Was right there too, and that's why Styles freaks out, spears him off the announce table through the ring bearer, grabs a chair, gets DQ'd, and you actually see his wife like, stop.
Don't go that far.
No.
That's not who you are anymore.
Enough. And then he grabs the bell, he goes up to him and he's like, I'm sorry. And his daughter is like, Daddy, you're bleeding. And he takes his daughter, and then she immediately wants to go back to mommy.
Like, no, seriously, Daddy, you're bleeding.
Because he has blood on his face.
I know. Oh my God, that's disgusting, Daddy.
It was hilarious. I was like, it was funny. You just see his daughter's face, like, I want to go to mommy.
Which actually will set up an amazing match at Hell in a Cell.
So, but yes, it was good. Like I said, I was hoping for more of a TNA match, which I knew was not going to happen anyway. But it was a good match.
No, we're probably going to get an actual Hell in a Cell match between them. Yeah,
because I don't think AJ's been in the Hell in a Cell yet. Because he wasn't champion last year.
Oh my God, no!
Because it was the other Hell in a Cell match last year was Owens and McMahon.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right.
So I'd love to see those two in the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, definitely.
And
yeah,
what's the next match?
It's the feud of a lifetime.
Ooh.
The Miz versus Daniel Bryan.
And this match was long.
Longest match on the card. 23 minutes.
Yeah. It was a good match too. I love how they kept trading off movesets, because pointing out, like, the commentary pointing out that this is Daniel's moveset. Oh, no. Shut up, Saxton. Miz. Brian stole this from Miz. Or
Miz stole this from Brian.
Or Miz took it from Brian, but he elevated it.
Yeah.
The it kicked. He took it to the next level after Brian. It was great payoff. I love the Miz taking the brass knuckles from his wife and using that. And Miz, he said a promo on SmackDown. It's like, yeah, you punched me all out, but all your punches, 100 punches, didn't amount to one Miz punch.
Well, yeah, you had brass knuckles.
Yeah.
You cheated, which makes the Miz the greatest old school heel.
I know.
Perfect.
And which the feud set up for a Brie and Daniel match at Hell in a Cell.
All right.
Assuming Brian's contract, he resets his contract.
Yeah, they're hinting at it.
They've been hinting until
okay.
Until it's officially announced he's signed. I don't believe it.
No, there's a reason that they're still hinting at it, because there's tickets for Portland on October 20th.
Yep.
And the big promo on the ticket is Miz versus Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
The tickets went on sale today.
Aha.
For October 20th. For a guy whose contract is supposed to end at the end
of September 2nd, 20th. So it's October 20th.
October 20th.
Yeah.
That's what I said the first time.
Oh, I swear you said September.
No, October.
I swear you said September.
I said October.
I swear you said September.
I'm going to say October once again.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure you said September.
No, it was October.
September.
Swear to God, you're hearing things. All right.
Probably.
But yeah, they're promoting it for a house show, basically.
Yeah, so, it'll be, who knows. Until it's officially announced, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
But it was a good match. It'll be interesting to see what happens with it. I don't want to spend too much time on it, because while it was a good match, I didn't think as of note happened in the match to really go on it. It was a good and entertaining. It just didn't live up to. I think it could have been a better match for what the feud was.
Yeah.
For how long we've been waiting for it, but at the same time, it still worked. It worked well. So what was the next match?
Next match
up squash matches
was Finn beating Corbin again.
But this time we got the Demon King, or the Demon. They apparently dropped the Demon King.
Yeah. I'm sitting here going, okay, so they wrestled at Extreme Rules.
By the way, I love the fact that it was Baron Corbin versus Finn Balor, and then we got the Demon. He came out, and they built. What did they do? They pushed the Demon like he should be. When he comes out, he should destroy people.
I know.
Yes, he should still have a different moveset, but maybe we can get there.
I'm still waiting for the different moveset.
Yeah. Or at least a different finisher. Do the coup de grace, the build up, and then do something else.
Yes. What is it? The 19-something?
No, not even that. Do something different.
Okay.
But it is what it is. I loved it. I thought it was a great use of the Demon, and only for him to be beat by Roman Reigns on Raw.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Oh yeah.
It makes sense that Roman would defeat Finn.
Yeah, but really.
But
here's the thing: is so when does the Demon come out? Because he came out for Baron Corbin at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But the Universal title shot isn't enough.
I guess not.
Maybe it's because he
used up all the makeup the night before.
He can't control the Demon. The Demon comes out when he wants to.
The Demon only comes out when you have enough body paint.
Yeah.
Finn did not have enough body paint that night. He was just like, Demon's like, dude, I'll totally be there for you. We're going to get that Universal title. You don't have enough white body paint, though. I'm really sorry.
You can't use me.
You can't use me tonight. And he's like, what? But we've got the off-white. No. Has to be that. Has to be that.
The pure white.
The pure white. Yeah. Legacy white. You know. It's not, oh, come on. It's not Legacy. It's Silky. You're like, well, sorry.
It was a good move. I did like it. I was surprised we got a second squash match.
Yeah.
Of the night. So
I do like the fact that it's a squash match towards the small guy.
I know.
I was like, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but moving on, what was the next match?
Shinsuke Nakamura defeating Jeff Hardy to retain the United States Championship.
That was a good match. I love how people were saying like Jeff's is beat up and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So he's gonna take a light match, and he takes a swanton off the side, the edge of the ring.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeff. Okay, so they've been holding off from him using the swanton like at all.
Yeah.
So I think he was just like, look, you've saved it up. I need to do something extra special with it this time. And they're like, yeah, but not directly onto the concrete. And he's like.
The edge of the
There's
ring?
the edge of the ring, and they're like, "Okay, we can handle that." He's like, "It's about the same thing." You know what? Nope.
Like, it's probably worse. Exactly. Jeff's
like, "I know,
I know exactly."
But it's that personal assistant, that intern.
Yeah.
He's just like, guys. Triple H is like, no. Jeff's like, come with me. We're gonna go over here.
We haven't been introduced.
Vince is like, it was a great idea. Softest spot on the ring. No, what?
Yeah. So it was a good match. I mean, clearly I think Jeff is banged up. So
yeah,
he didn't have a big spot, but at the same time. But it was a good finish where it wasn't like Shinsuke had to cheat to lose.
No.
Or cheat to win. He did go to cheat to lose or cheat to win. But he did go for it, and Hardy's like, ah ha ha ha! I was ready for you.
I'm wearing a cup. No, I'm just kidding.
So, but it was there. So what's the next match?
All right, it was a sub 5-minute match where Ronda Rousey defeated Alexa Bliss by submission.
I do have mixed feelings on Alexa Bliss getting basically just squashed. When I was watching it, I loved it. I loved every second of it. And I love Alexa Bliss. Don't get me wrong.
All right.
I'm like, yeah, it works. Ronda should be squashing people,
right?
Because it's Ronda Rousey.
It should be somebody like Charlotte Flair, like
Becky Lynch. She should be giving more of a challenge.
Alicia Fox.
No.
Alicia Fox is the only one that can do it though for a while.
So I loved it. I loved every minute. It was great.
It's Carmella. Carmella actually has Ronda's number. Her arm is actually made of rubber, so being put in the armbar does nothing to her. She's like, whatever.
That's Alexa Bliss. She's double jointed.
I know.
Oh, for God's sake. So even though the camera angle, you could tell when she puts the armbar on, it's not really an armbar because it's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
So they had it at a weird. She's clearly doing something weird. They got a weird angle so you could tell, but it was like a quick tap out. So, but overall, I still enjoy it. But at the same time, I read a review. I think it was on IGN.
Yes.
Pointed out so. Alexa Bliss gets squashed by Ronda, but they can figure out a way for Alexa Bliss to have a competitive match with Nia Jax. Of all people.
I know.
So I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. Should have been a squash match? Absolutely. Should Alexa got some offense in? Yes. And it should have been, and the offense she got in was after cheap moves.
Okay.
Eye rake.
Oh,
she
yeah.
She moves in, but then Ronda's like one or two moves, not powerful moves.
No, but she
gets some moves in, so it looks like, and she's taking some
actually
damage, but the overall Ronda does
the way you want to look at Alexa has been doing a better job of being the Ric Flair of the women's division than Charlotte Flair has been. Charlotte has the regalness to do it, though.
Oh, no.
But Alexa's just going, no, I'm going to cheat every time I possibly can.
Yep. So.
Ooh, that cheat didn't work.
Yep.
Well, crap.
Yeah, so. But it was fun. It was a spot. It worked. But what was up with Ronda's makeup?
I don't know what's going on with that. Just... It happens.
No, the fact that makeup, people were more focused on that, and I feel bad bringing that out myself. But at the same time,
wow, that's jarring.
It's just okay, but oh well.
I chuckle because, like you have, what was it? Her appearance, her pay-per-view match prior to that one. Extreme Rules?
Extreme Rules, she was in the audience, and then she had jumped it.
Okay, no.
It was Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. Her hair in that one, I was just like, okay, that's different.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not saying that, never do these things again.
No.
You know what? Make it your pay-per-view thing where you come out looking in a way that's meant to jar your opponent for a second.
Yeah, it's just like... Or people are like, why did she make that choice?
Because it made you ask that question.
Exactly.
Because that question that you're asking right now is what her opponent is asking.
Yep.
And her opponent isn't thinking of the game plan. It was just going, why is she wearing her makeup like that?
Yep.
And the game plan is gone.
Yep. So the next match is the main event.
There was no match after this at all.
In the most awesomest match. Oh, wait. We're talking about Roman Reigns.
Never mind. Dude, there was no match after this. It just, the night ended here.
Brock came out, just handed the belt to Roman and said, I'm going to UFC, bye, people.
Practically.
Yeah. So...
6 minutes.
Which is...
Bell to bell.
It was a good thing, though, overall. Yeah. Okay, so I had some problems with this match, because I knew it was going to happen, too.
Yeah, we called it, finally.
So, first off, yes, it's over with. Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar.
The trigger has finally been pulled.
It should have been pulled at WrestleMania, for God's sake.
Let the celebration of this... the two of these men fighting at every pay-per-view to be finished.
I know.
That's all. It's the only thing that we're cheering on at this point.
So, it was clearly... People were booing.
Oh, yeah.
Were not happy with this.
Like, immediately.
They weren't leaving yet.
Nope.
Because I think the people who didn't start leaving yet, just because for one reason was because I think because they were taking the time. They were saying, "Is Strowman gonna catch? This is gonna be gotta be a quick match."
Because the rumor was that the show was going to go until about 11:30.
Yes.
Much like shows, they were just like, no, they're going a half hour long. Yeah. They're not ending at 11. And it was like, oh, okay, well, now it's about 11 o'clock. We're getting this match going. All right, there's time for Braun to come out.
Will Braun come out and cash in afterwards?
Right.
Is he going to come out and join the thing?
Make it a three-way match.
And he comes out, gets in the ring. We're like,
oh my God, it's going to happen.
And I'm like, so...
It's Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 30.
31.
I stretched it out. I was getting there. Don't worry.
So I'm thinking, so he's gonna be the one that takes the pinfall, so Roman can win.
Yeah.
I'm like, then he's like, I refuse to be a coward to let my opponents coming. So I don't care who wins. I'm cashing this in after. I'm like, oh, he's cashing in afterwards. I'm like, so he's not afraid of doing it after a match.
Oh yeah, no.
He doesn't want it to be a sneaky.
Right.
I'm like, I like that.
He wants him to know up front. He's like, I don't care how long this match takes between the two of you. I'm just letting you know that I'm coming.
And he stands there, and I'm gonna be right there. And I love how he called Brock Beastie Boy.
Beastie Boy. Hey, Beastie Boy.
And all you're gonna get is these hands.
It's always about those hands, huh?
So I love that. And then he gets out of the ring, and we have the match. Superman punch, without the cock. And then we got the cock.
We got the masturbation?
Yes. And then
stroke it.
Spear. Kick out.
Yeah, I don't know. We can't keep having main event matches where it's just one or two moves over and over again.
And then he goes for another one, and he goes into Strowman. And then Strowman's going there, which if I was Brock, I would have been like, no, please touch him. Do something. Hit him.
Yeah.
Because I retain.
I retain right then and there.
Yes, I got rocked by the spears for everything, but I'm still fresh.
Yeah.
It's not like I've been wrestling for 30 minutes.
Yeah, no. I'm still good. Let's do this.
But I'm pretty sure Vince's idea was what came a few minutes later. To say, no, that's why he attacked him, because he was hurt so bad by Roman spears. No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
So he attacks Braun. Okay. So my thinking is, oh God, so this is how he's gonna still cash in, and he's gonna lose because he got there. No, he doesn't cash in at all.
Nope. Smart man.
And then because one, he chucks it, and Strowman was hurt enough by the F5.
Okay.
On the outside. Again, and then he comes in, and then spear, 1, 2, 3. Boy! Okay.
Boy, howdy.
Let's look at it this way.
Yes.
This was genius by Vince. I'll give Vince this for booking to keep people invested. But it then pissed everyone off because we didn't get the actual we were told we were going to get.
Yeah.
And boy, they went to they closed off fast.
Oh, yeah. They got out of there fast.
And the mics, the arena were off.
Wow.
Like they were down because they weren't sure how they're going to react.
Oh, yeah. No. From what I've heard, the rumors are that Vince called it mid-match, kind of 3 minutes in, that they were going to wrap it right up.
Yep.
Willing to bet that they did, that Kevin Dunn was doing as good of a job to prevent seeing people leaving. Because I'm willing to bet Vince saw people leaving and was like, I'm out. We got to call this fast.
Here's on the camera side there, I didn't see any people leaving while I was watching it. So they closed off fast. I read a report from Wrestling Inc. that said there was someone who was in the crowd. He said, regardless of what people, if anyone says that people didn't pop for Reigns' win, they're bullshitting. They just want to keep the Roman hate alive. And you can look on camera. There was a pop for his win.
Yeah.
I think they were just more of a pop. It's over. He won it. He's finally beat Brock.
Okay.
We're done with this story.
So,
but
that's what I was saying earlier, is that really just the pop for this being finished, for the fact that the Universal title is going to be on Raw more often.
Yep. But
that's what people popped for.
But I've also saw things when they wrapped
people
up
also
fast.
probably popped because they were like, oh, Braun's cashing in right now.
True, and then they're like, oh, wait, he's down. Why isn't he getting... Of course, Brock chucked the briefcase up to the ring entrance.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, but I also read reports where the arena was half empty by the time...
Oh, yeah.
Like on where the
hard cam is?
The hard cam is, like, people were leaving, and it's just like, that's the other reason. Like, so they weren't pop. It was in the pop. And people want to say, "Oh, this was a pop for Roman winning." No,
probably
there were people popping for him to win. It was more a pop. The story with Brock and Roman is done. Thank fucking God.
They finally actually pulled the trigger to put the belt on him.
And then they quickly realized, and they also was a pop. Braun's cashing in.
Yeah.
And then they looked over, and he's
not
down.
cashed. Yeah.
Oh. And then it dies. You can see on cameras when they look before the gun, the people they were kind of wrapping up on. Like you could tell the excitement came down.
Yeah.
Once they realized, even to the people who were in the ring who said that the ring was like 3/4. And it wasn't half empty, but 3/4 empty by the time because people were leaving. Whereas like you saw it drop. The excitement drop when they realized he wasn't cashing in. Yeah. And I'm like, it's a bullshit way to try to get a happy ending and get off as fast as you possibly can.
Oh, and by the way, we thought that so on Monday, we thought that Roman, when he got given the U.S. title, that he was just disrespecting the title because it was beneath him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just the way he carries the titles.
Oh.
Because, that Universal title was slung over his shoulder like he's being tied down with it.
You'd think he'd show more respect for something he said, I gotta have, and then he finally gets it. I gotta be the cool guy.
Yeah. Nah, dude.
So, I will say this. The Universal Championship's back on. It means nothing these days. I don't care.
Until we get somebody who actually treats it with respect.
I even respect that it's not on Roman Reigns because don't care. I will say in a second, we've already talked about it, will help, I think. But giving Finn the shot, finally.
Yeah.
Of course, it was on a Raw, not a pay-per-view, like it should have been.
Yeah.
But it's on there. We'll start to see it more often. But bringing the Shield back together, like I said, is a good call, especially because it was a heel move to do it on Braun. He's over. And they even said, I read reports, people were cheering more for Braun than the Shield.
Which is
Yeah.
awesome, actually.
Which I would love. I mean, I would be fanatic if they were heel groups, just out heels.
Right now, I don't see them going full on heel.
No, I don't think
but
so
I
either.
see it being that gray area heel where they're like, no, we're protecting our belts.
No. Let me just say what I'm saying.
All right.
Bring back to what I think it is. But like, no, I'd be like fanatic. Okay, yes, they're heels again. That's where the Shield shined originally, as heels. That's what they came in as. I would have loved to see a babyface run before they broke up.
Okay.
But I'd be great. It's probably not going to be that. It's going to be probably more than likely. It's going to be, no, we're the babyfaces. We're just protecting our buddy Roman from Braun.
Yeah.
Because Braun is the heel. But what they need to be, if you're going to pull this off is, no, let them be the in-betweeners.
Yeah.
They can be the good guys one feud, and the next thing you know, they're the heels, the bad guys in this.
Technically, they'd be the heels against Braun because, Braun's just like, no, I've got money in the bank. I want to cash it in, and they just keep stopping him.
I would love to see Strowman, when he eventually call out Roman, saying, I'm cashing this in because I want to treat that belt with respect and not have it slung over my shoulder.
Yeah.
Like you.
Ooh,
That would be an awesome
burn.
thing. But that's what I think it is. Only time will tell. But at least I'm glad with the Shield coming back. They're always good together.
Yeah.
Even as much as Roman is a champion, it's better than there. It'll get if it gets a little bit of some cheers on his side. But here's the thing: the Shield needs to come out with him all the time for his matches, because in one-on-one matches at pay-per-views, he comes out on his own. He's going to get booed.
Yes. Because people, as much as there are people that will cheer the Shield, there are enough people that are just like, you was just on your own.
Roman in the Shield, yes.
Cool.
Roman on his own, no. Nope. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you thought of not WrestleMania, SummerSlam and NXT Takeover.
The biggest event of the summer.
The biggest party of the summer.
By the way, did you notice that during the pre-show, only one person called it the party of the summer once?
Really?
Yep. Everyone else, it was the biggest event of the summer.
I think that's what Vince is trying to switch it to.
Yep.
But no, let us know what your thoughts are down there. I decided to give a 4.5 stars to NXT Takeover.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this one a 4-star.
I'm giving it 3.5 sheep.
Sheep, really?
Because it made me count sheep.
You counted 3 and you were out.
I was just like 1, 2. Okay, you know what? We're good enough. I'm going to sleep.
I'm gonna give it. I give it a 4 stars because booking decisions were surprising. The fact that we had 2 DQ matches, disqualifications, on the same show, and I can't remember when we had that many on one show. Outside of the Attitude Era.
Yeah, that just happened.
We had 3 squash matches, and they worked for the most part.
Yeah.
Yes, the Ronda and Alexa should have been a little bit longer,
just a little.
It's still, I still liked it, but again, we've already covered my reasons. And I do have to give props to Vince McMahon for booking, keeping people interested at least in the match.
Oh, okay.
Even though people still chanted "You both suck" during it. So
during the main event or Ronda?
No, main event.
Okay. I was like,
in the main
wow,
event.
Really?
No, in the main event. Even though that Braun was at ringside waiting to cash in,
you both
they
suck.
still got the "You both suck" chant.
Wow.
So
really, for Brock Lesnar, it really does come down to who he's in the ring with. Okay. All right.
So
anyway,
let us know your thoughts down there, and give us a thumbs up. You made it the end of this.
Yeah. Anyway,
or just give us a thumbs up anyway.
Go ahead and click that subscribe button, join the notification, and become one of us.
When you hit that bell, take your inner Triple H, bring it out, grab a sledgehammer, and ring that bell.
I don't need them hurting their computers.
I just want. Oh, record it if you actually use a sledgehammer. I think it's hilarious to see you destroy your computer. By the way, if you do that, you cannot hold us reliable.
Oh my god.
Also need these YouTube post videos of them destroying their computer screen.
Oh god.
I still didn't get your notifications because you destroyed your computer, idiots. Anyway, everyone, have a good night. Oh, Adam, by the way, I just have one thing to say to you.
What?
Did you see something with your hair? It looks really good today.